Good afternoon, good morning. Listen, on this episode of I'm Doctor Lett, the podcast, I have an amazing guest who is going to talk about just a range of amazing topics. What I'm especially excited to dig into is they recently graduated with their bachelor's degree, and now they're enrolled in graduate school. So it's exciting to hear from someone graduating not from the Kent State University, but Vanguard University. So I'm Dr. Lett, and I have the incredibly talented, brilliant Samantha. So without further ado, Samantha, please introduce yourself.
Yeah, hi everyone. Thank you so much for having me on this podcast today. I'm super excited to be here. Thank you so much for that amazing introduction. My name is Samantha Esparza, and I am a first generation Latina business graduate from Vanguard University of Southern California. I finished my bachelor degree in December of 2025, and then I went straight into my master's degree. Now I'm pursuing that. I started in January, and I have 7 months into the program, and I'm approaching the halfway mark, so I'm super excited to finish soon and just get into a career wherever God wants me to be. My passions are helping people. I love volunteering. I love community service and just giving back to the community that watched me grow. So I'm super excited to be here, and I'm looking forward to answering all the questions.
Yes, thank you so much, Sam. You somewhat touched on some of the questions that we'll be asking. So that's an amazing preview of what's to come. Now, Sam, please tell us, you touched on your educational journey. What career path are you building towards through your graduate program and what you learned thus far?
Yeah, definitely. So I majored in business administration in my undergrad degree, and now my program is a master's in industrial and organizational psychology. It's very HR related, and that's one of the particular fields that got me interested in business and IO psychology. I love, love, love working with nonprofits. I volunteered with a lot of them here in Orange County, some of them being the Boys and Girls Club, Goodwill of Orange County, and so on and so forth. And so from a young age, these nonprofits helped me become who I am today. Specifically, the Boys and Girls Club, they helped me by giving me backpacks, giving me toys during Christmas, giving me a Thanksgiving dinner meal. And so I was touched by these people, and I decided that I wanted to pursue a career that would do the same for others. I really want to help people. I want to give back. I want to make a positive impact in the lives of people. And so nonprofit world is what's calling my name. I still don't know what nonprofit, I still don't know what area of the nonprofit, but I just know that in the future, I'd love to be the CEO of a nonprofit here in Orange County. And I really, really admire the work that nonprofits do for people. So something along the areas of HR or nonprofit management would make me really happy.
Wow. And I love that you already have a path and vision in your mind and how you are working towards getting there. So CEO Samantha. Okay. Sounds great. Like the sound of that?
Yeah, I like it.
Now, as a recent and I'm quoting you in your words, Hispanic graduate, first generation trailblazer, and someone who's accomplished the dream of your family members. How did it make you feel to receive the Excellence in Academics and Christian Character Award from the Department of Business in, Vanguard University?
Yeah, I when this question is really, really interesting. And the reason being is because I was fortunate enough to receive two distinct character awards from Vanguard, one of them being this one from the business department, but I also received the character award for the honors program at Vanguard
Wow.
University. And so to me, it was very surprising because I've always gotten that I'm very mature for my age, or that I'm an overachiever. I'm always seeing what's next, what's next, what's next. But I didn't realize that people were actually noticing, or that they started applauding me because of this way of working. And so it was very, very, very interesting, very, very honored to receive these two awards. But it was surprising in a way because I didn't even realize that I through college and through my volunteering and through life experiences that I've built the character that I've built. And I want to add too that I think my character comes from two places. First of all, my parents, they've instilled a lot of good morals and behaviors and manners into me. And second of all, my faith. I'm a very religious person, I'm a very faithful person. And I strive to serve people like Jesus did one day. I strive for people to see God through me. And so just overall, it was very, very honored, of course, but also it was like a an awakening for me to have my character recognized by these groups.
Wow. Now, Samantha, I will say that you are being recognized, and those things that people are saying about you. Yes, the world should know how incredible you are, the impact that you're making, you're going to make, and for anyone watching this, I would hope that they come away feeling as inspired as you're making me feel through this interview. And so please recognize that. Now, I'm located in Northeast Ohio,
Mhm.
and Samantha is in California. And so, just to let everyone know that no matter where you're located, I love highlighting amazing people doing amazing things all across the world. And Samantha, and actually tell us where the university that you graduated from, where is it located?
Yeah, first of all, thank you so much for your words. I appreciate that. I graduated from Vanguard University, which is located in Orange County, specifically the city of Costa Mesa. And it's 15 minutes away from my house. I drove every single day to school. So I was a commuter. That was very, very comfortable. And I overall really, really like the area. I like Costa Mesa. There's a lot to do. The school's in a very safe spot. And the people there are super great. I actually graduated early. I graduated after just being there for 2 years. And so I wanted more. And that's why I decided to stay for my master's degree at Vanguard. Overall, I had a really good experience with them.
Now, Sam and I spoke before the interview. She might have to mail me some sun, right? Because over in Northeast Ohio, we don't get the type of sun that they get in Southern California, unfortunately. So we might have to figure out how to make that happen. Now, Sam, your journey, it's an inspiration to so many people. Who was your biggest inspiration growing up and why?
This question is also very, very special to me. I've been reflecting on just a lot of things, being fresh out of college, yet I'm still in college doing my master's degree. There's a lot of emotions, a lot of thoughts that come and go. And I've been reflecting on my motivation and my inspiration. And it comes from two people, my mom and my dad. They've always supported me. They're my biggest fans. They support me in all my choices, all my decisions, and I love them so much. I'm so grateful. I recognize how lucky and fortunate I am to have had and to have in my life these healthy parental figures. And I feel like I owe everything to them. They sacrificed a lot for me to be here today. They immigrated from another country, and so they left everything for me to have these opportunities to build an education, to have a career. And so I'm so grateful for everything they've done for me. And when things do get hard, because like everybody, things get hard, there come challenges, rough moments, but I reflect and they're the reason why I do what I do, and I want to keep going because of them. And so they're my greatest source of inspiration and motivation.
Wow, I absolutely love that. Special shout out to mom and dad.
Yes.
So special shout out, and it's incredible to think that for many of us, we may have parents, parental figures. It could be mentors, people that really pour into us, and Sam is the perfect example of being poured into over the course of one's life thus far, and the result, the outcome of that. So that was truly incredible to hear that. Now, I just love that you're such a positive person. You have this personality that, it draws people in because life can get really challenging, really hard, really scary. And what I would like for you to tell the viewers is, what advice would you give to anyone that's afraid to expand their comfort zone while in college or life?
Yeah, that's a really good question. Right now I'm outgoing, I'm social, I'm able to step out of my comfort zone, but if you'd met me a few years back, I would have been a totally different person. This was in high school. I'm gonna shout out the Boys and Girls Clubs again. They were the ones that really pushed me to step out of my comfort zone. I have a lot of mentors. I've been so grateful and fortunate to have a lot of angels in my path